So what's going on? It's me, and I'm finally back after like a month again because my mic broke and I have no money. Well, I had no money, but now I have money again. Hooray! But yeah, I've been busy with stuff and it's not fun. It's really not fun. But finally I'm gonna do something because it's been a month and stuff. But yeah, I was originally planning on being cool and uploading 3rd Gen OU because 3rd Gen OU is fun. But Asoft is down and it's not fun at all. So why Asoft? Why you gotta ruin my fun? No, but no, seriously. I was gonna do 3rd Gen OU, but Asoft is down for some reason. I don't know. It is blah 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 blah. But whatever. Anyways, I miraculously had this recorded on Camtasia, not narrated but recorded, so I figured why not. But yeah, anyways, let's basically get into the battle without talking about the teams. So I lead with my Specs Raikou as he leads with his Snorlax, and I'm like, yo bro, I don't like you. I'm a Volt Switch. I could have gone for the HP Ice, and I really wanted to go for the HP Ice, but I didn't want to take the chances of getting screwed over by over predicting too early. So bring him in Blastoise here as he actually double switches out to Snorlax to scout for the HP Grass, but I don't have it, and even if I did, I was choiced. So go for a Toxic. Probably should have predicted the Roserade to come in, but I didn't, so oh well. Anyways, bring in Cobalion. I'm going to go straight for Thunder Wave. Not really too sure why, because really nothing on his team cares about Thunder Wave other than Crobat. But I'm actually going to predict him now to go for a Toxic, predicting my Dusclops to come in. So I set up my rocks as he gets paralyzed. Sucks for him, but oh well. Bring in Dusclops here, expecting a close combat or a spin, but he's all like, yo bro, I don't like you, I'm a toxic you. And he does, nice prediction on his part. But now I am going to predict him to switch into the Roserade or basically anything else. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, as I do luckily manage to get the Roserade on Switch. So I'm going to switch out here into my own Roserade because I figured I can start stacking my own spikes, just seeing as how wow, I cannot talk. Just seeing as how this team loves dem hazards up all day, every day, and his only spinner, which is Hitmontop, really can't touch me. But there he ended up going for a misclick. He was going to set up that final layer of spikes, but he accidentally clicked Giga Drain, and the showdown cancel button wasn't working, so what can you do? Anyways, go for the Sludge Bomb because I know if I kill this thing off, I no longer have to worry about spikes, just seeing as how he has no spin blocker. So I'm going to go for another one here, and he lives on like a smidgen of HP, which really sucks, but oh well, what can you do? Roserade just loves to ruin my day. But yeah, anyways, bring in Blastoise because I know he's going to switch into the Crobat because Crobat doesn't give two shits about what Roserade does. So basically going to go for a rapid spin here because I know he's probably just going to U-turn or possibly taunt. I don't know, probably U-turn, but no, I go for the Roar because I know he's going to switch out. So basically I can get off hazard damage on whatever he brings in and then whatever I roar him out into. So now I'm going to go for the spin because I figure I can take this thing pretty nicely, and he might just switch, but he doesn't. He goes for the Psyshock, and he does too much damage. So I know he's probably offensive, so I bring in my physically defensive Dusclops, hoping to take it a little bit better, but that still is a pretty big chunk of damage. So he goes for another one. I do luckily live, and I get off a Pain Split here. So basically now I am at a decent amount of HP, and now I can go for a Nightshade on the next turn. Probably should have gone for the Willow, but I didn't. Not really too sure why, but oh well, what can you do? Anyways, basically I die here, that's fine. I bring in my main Shao. I know he's in a revengeable range, so I'm basically going to go straight for the U-turn as he brings in this Hitmontop. That is perfectly fine because I get some hazard damage along with U-turn damage, and then I can bring in my Specs Raikou, and my boy Specs Raikou is basically going to say, Volt Switch. Well, not really, because I actually predict him to either bring in the Snorlax or the Rhyperior, and I didn't know whether to go for the HP Ice or the Volt Switch, and I figured Blastoise is kind of even ground, being able to deal with both of them. So that's what I do. Basically going to go straight for the Toxic here, or let's see, do I Toxic or Roar? I think I Toxiced. Yeah, I Toxiced. Not sure why I'm not predicting the Roserade to come in, but, who cares? At least I'm getting some lefties, so that's pretty nice. So I bring in my Roserade as he sets up a layer of spikes. Gonna go straight for the, let's see, what do I go for? I go for the Sludge Bomb here. I guess he predicted me to go for a layer of spikes, but I just really wanted to get rid of that Roserade. And unfortunately for for him. I do get a crit, which did matter, but oh well, what can you do? Stuff happens. So he brings in this Crobat. I'm like, I don't want to take a Brave Bird, so I bring in Cobalion, even though I do not have any defense investment, just because I do have max HP. I know I can take Brave Birds relatively well, as he predicts my switch into the wrong thing by going for the Toxic. So yeah. Anyways, he taunts me. I try to Thunder Wave him. Unfortunately, that does not work out. He Brave Birds me. I take it really nicely because again, Cobalion is pretty defensive even without defense investment, and with the max HP, it's just pretty cool, pretty bulky. So he goes for the Roost here. I was really hoping he wouldn't have it, but like most bulky, annoying Crobats that love to ruin my day, he does. So that's, absolutely positively fun, but oh well. Anyways, gonna go for another Iron Head here as he taunts me, maybe predicting me to Thunder Wave, but I knew he would do that, and I figured, damage is damage, why not, right? So here, I really got bored of the whole Iron Head roosting shenanigans, so I bring in my Raikou, and Raikou doesn't like Crobat, so I'm gonna go straight for the HP Ice, predicting the Rhyperior to come in, but he doesn't. So basically, it's not happy fun time, and it's more like sad, mellow, melancholy time. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I bring in my Cobalion here as he Whirlwinds. He Whirlwinds me out to my Raikou, that's fine. I'm not going to overpredict this time. I'm going to go straight for the Volt Switch, as I guess he ends up predicting me to overpredict and goes for the Body Slam. But, I was really getting sick of just going for the HP Ice and not hitting the Rhyperior, so I just went for the Volt Switch. So bring Cobalion, like I said, gonna go straight for the Thunder Wave. Not really too sure why. I think I predicted the Crobat to come in, mainly because I forgot about this stupid Slowbro. Even though I'm pretty sure he is offensive, I don't really think an Iron Head will kill at all. So I'm going to bring in my Blastoise here. Kind of his death fodder, but not really, because I knew he would probably go straight for the Slack Off if he has it, which I'm pretty sure he does. So I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin here, get rid of that one layer of Spike as he does Slack Off. And now I'm just going to start roaring, because I know that if he kills me off, well then I get to Boost Switch out the Raikou. If he switches, well then I get to roar something out and then get some more damage. So yeah. Anyways, roar him out into this Slow Bro, whatever, that's an original name, not really, but whatever. Anyways, gonna go for a roar here. I actually live the Psyshock, which is really cool, and I roar him out into this, what's it called, Snorlax fat teddy bear thingy, but I go for the Toxic because I figure if he kills me, then whatever. If I live, or no, if he rests, then I might just have a chance of being able to roar him out again. So he ends up going for the Sleep Talk. Luckily for me, he does not get the the roar or the Body Slam, and I get to roar him out again. So now I'm actually going to predict him to stay in with this Rhyperior, predicting me to go for a roar, expecting the Snorlax to come in, and because of that, I am going to absolutely destroy that Rhyperior, which means that Raikou can come in and basically spam T-Bolt all day long, all day, every day. So yeah. Anyways, he kills me off with that Giga Drain. That's perfectly fine. Got main shout. I know I can kill this thing off with a U-turn because this thing is frail on the physical side. So I'm gonna go straight for that. He brings in Slowbro after the hazards. Basically, this thing is gonna get destroyed by a U-turn, except not really because it lives because it's still bulky. But I bring in my Raikou. Gonna go straight for the Volt Switch. Really, nothing on his team can take it other than Snorlax. But then I can bring in my main shout again and basically force him out again, and then basically just rinse and repeat the entire thing until everything on his team dies. So bringing my main shout as he brings in Slowbro, not really too sure why. He actually ends up switching out again here. I guess he wanted the Regenerator, but he's really not going to be gaining that much after the hazards, but oh well. Either way, I go for the U-turn, hit this what's it called, this Crobat, and I bring in my Raikou again. I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Switch here because I figure I might be able to kill, but I forgot that he has the Roost and that he outspeeds me, and I don't kill even though I do a very significant amount of damage. So bring in Roserade here because I want him to kill me off, just seeing as how after the recoil, I was thinking that maybe if he roosted again, I can just Thunderbolt him again, or just Thunderbolt him over and over again until he dies, and who knows, maybe a Thunderbolt will kill. So he ends up roosting here as I go for the Thunderbolt. I don't kill, but I do paralyze him, which is really nice. I really don't think it mattered, just because, if he would have kept doing that, eventually I would have gotten a crit, and really he couldn't really touch me. So yeah. Anyways, he goes into the Snorlax here. I'm gonna switch right out into my Cobalion because if for some reason my main Shao dies, I still have my Raikou to kill off the Slowbro. So bringing main Shao here, or he whirlwinds me out into the perfect thing, which is main Shao. Gonna go straight for the high jump kick, absolutely, positively destroy that thing. And now he brings in Slowbro. After hazards, he is gonna die to the U-turn. So yeah, that is gonna be the game. Probably am gonna try to do more stuff because I should have more time, and I have a mic. Hooray! But yeah, anyways, that's about it. Yeah, peace out.